everyone, it's Lara. So a few weeks ago I was in the store Don Quixote. Don Quixote, I guess I would say it's kind of like the Walmart of Japan. I don't know if things are necessarily less expensive there, but more in terms of it being like kind of like a big box store. Like they have everything there. So anyway, I was there and I was looking through the makeup section and I came across these compacts which look like pocket watches, and I thought they were so cute and I just had to have them. So they're by this brand called Labiotte. I'm not sure how to say it. This is the brand here. So they only had 3 items. One is a cushion foundation, one is a powder, and they did have a few different options for eyeshadow trios. So the cushion foundation only came in 2 shades, as per usual. So I got the shade Natural Beige. I feel like every Japanese makeup brand only has those 2 shades, Natural Beige and Light Beige. I usually get Natural Beige. So I'm just going to start with concealer. I'm just going to use this Too Faced Born This Way concealer that's in my project pan because, like I said, this brand only had 3 items. Okay, so first up is the cushion foundation. I did try using the puff it comes with. It works pretty well, actually. I don't mind that. I prefer a brush, but this is definitely usable. So I'm just going to use this Sephora Pro mini brush, and I just like to smush it in there. So the coverage on this is pretty light, but it does kind of even out the skin tone. I do actually really enjoy the way that this looks on the skin. I think it's nice. So you can still kind of see redness through my skin a little bit, so not the most full coverage, but that's okay. So next we're going to use the powder. So I got this in the shade Natural Beige as well. So that is what that looks like, and they do come with a mirror as well. So this powder is actually really nice. It feels super finely milled, and I think like it looks really good on the skin as well. Like it doesn't look dry. I have really dry skin, so usually I feel like pressed powders always look super powdery and dry on my skin, but this one actually looks really nice. I'm very impressed, actually. So I'm an aging lady and I have wrinkles now, which is fine, but recently I've been really liking to kind of press the powder into where I'm getting those wrinkles, just because I feel like it helps it not to crease or anything. And then I like to go in with a fluffy brush all over the skin after that. Okay, so that is the base. The other thing I have is the eyeshadow, so for the rest of my makeup I'm just going to be using items from my project pan. So the weather in Japan has finally kind of cooled off. Like, it's not as humid. I mean, it's still like in the 80s and high 70s, but the humidity has gone down, which is great. It's a lot more comfortable now. So this last weekend, my husband and I went canyoning. I think it's called canyoneering in the United States. I honestly had never heard of this before I came to Japan, but I guess it's kind of popular here. Basically, canyoning or canyoneering is like extreme hiking. You do it in a canyon, so it's not just hiking. You might have to rock climb or swim, walk against currents. It's pretty intense. So my husband really likes doing it. So he's done it many times before, but I have never done it. It was my first time doing it this past weekend. And it was fun. It was really intense though. Not exactly something I'm used to. We did a really short one, but I couldn't even make it to our destination because my legs just really felt like jelly. I was like, I can't make it. We were so close to the end, but I was like, no, we gotta turn around. My legs are jelly. The way back though is much easier than the way there because on the way back you're going with the rapids instead of against the rapids. So it's kind of fun just like floating along with the flow instead of like trudging against it. Even though I couldn't make it to the end, I did have fun, so I do recommend trying it. It's a good outdoor activity. And another thing I did for the first time a few weeks ago was ride in an UTV. So it's kind of like an outdoor, a four-wheel outdoor car or buggy. So I've tried ATVing in the past when I was in Aruba and I almost crashed into a cactus, so I'm all set with the driving. I was perfectly content being in the passenger side. But that was kind of fun. We did that in the mountains, so we were able to see some really nice views doing that. Yeah, my husband and I are really outdoorsy. We really like doing like outdoorsy stuff together. Like in the summer, we usually go swimming in the river. Fall and spring, we love hiking. And in the winter, we like snowboarding. We didn't have a chance to go snowboarding this past winter, because we didn't really get that much snow this past winter. It was like nothing. But maybe we can go this winter, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now it's time to use the eyeshadow trio. So I got the shade Rose Brown. So that's what that looks like. So I'm going to start with this matte shade in my crease. To be honest, I'm not all that impressed with these eyeshadows. I mean, they're okay. They kind of look muddy on the eyes, but I don't hate it. And this shimmer, it's not that pigmented, but it's okay. I don't hate it. So next I'm going to take that shimmer and put that all over the lid. And now I'm going to take this darkest shade and put that on the outer corner. I'm going to take a little bit of the matte shade and smudge that on the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is finished. So I really like the cushion foundation and the powder. I think my favorite thing would probably be the powder, but I do really like them together. They look really nice. And the eyeshadow's okay. It's subtle, but you know, I like it. I'll continue to use it. I'll see you next time. Bye!